going to meet
So
up. Yeah, go ahead.
me and wasn't you? We organized that I was going to go looting through the town, and Daiji was going to do something as a filler day, and then we're going to skip to the third day. That you said you were going to. Sorry, not the sixth day or whatever it is, not the third day.
Yeah, we can do that. What do you want to do?
Isn't that what we were planning from yesterday? Last one, you said you were going to organize it for the next event, or did we forget all this?
No, I remember that I was gonna just do that gathering information shit again.
Yeah, I don't have a
All right.
map for it. I can definitely do it though. That does not. Let's see here. So if you want to gather information,
And I was going to steal.
Since my character's a master at it, she can look for well-guarded or esoteric information, potentially about the next stage of the tournament. If anyone has any idea. Which,
So
given the skin.
you want to try and figure out like what's going to happen in the tournament?
Yeah, and, well, the next event, I guess.
The next stage of tournament on day 7, I guess, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So before you spend an action doing that, the things that you would know without needing an action is so Oldenar and let's see here. Sorry, it's not Oldenar. Well, it is Oldenar. Has invited anybody who wants to today, which I think would be the
down to the port to watch the ships come in.
Yeah, I can't remember what day it is. It's either the 5th day or the 6th day.
That was the 6th day, because we had the 5th day was an open day.
Yeah.
And you were asking us to skip it, and we said, yeah, we'll skip it, but we'll do a little couple actions. And you asked
Sure.
everyone, and no one said anything except for me and Daiji.
Yeah. So on the 6th day we're gonna have the Oldenar thing. That's to meet him to watch the fancy boats come in. On the 7th day you will all meet at the Grand Bank.
Sorry, back, but keep going.
Yeah, I'm just double checking what things about the events you would know. As soon as I find it. There it is. So we okay. So the final event before the tournament itself starts, they're going to hold at the Cliffside Court. Basically, there's an arena near where your guys' dorm / housing, whatever you want to call it. I keep thinking of it as like an Olympic village. But the next event is going to be there. And that is going to be both a final chance to make an impression on anybody. Nobody has really said much about what will happen there to do that. And then the end of that event will be the sponsors all giving their bids to all of the teams. So I think that's what you do know. So if you want to try and find out more about either of those, you could do that. Or if you want to learn more about the tournament itself, you could try that. I just want to make clear what you know. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Without having to roll for any information.
But the problem is the only person who needed to know all that was Daiji, and he's not here. Because he's the one spending the action to find out what happens next.
He said keep going, so I'm assuming he can.
I know.
He just can't talk.
Yeah, I assume so as well. But for me, I'm going to do a stealing spree through the town because I've got left unattended for a whole day. So I don't know what you would want rolled for that, what you want to make happen.
If you're going to try and go stealing, I thought you were going to gather trash, is what you had said, which is slightly different than stealing.
It's still stealing in my regard. I'm taking.
Okay, are you trying to just take garbage from people, or are you actually trying to break and enter and steal?
I'd be doing. I have no morals in that regard, so I'll be doing all the above. I'll be grabbing things I deem useful. Useful is trash. Useful is items I see that are being unattended. It's just going to be the full range of just me going around and getting what I can.
Okay. Are there
So that's
specific
why.
things you are looking to steal?
Just crafting goods, really.
So are you like trying to like case an alchemist's shop, or are you like? I guess I just need some direction as to like, because if you're just gonna run around picking stuff up that's like left unattended, in the trash, I don't really have any reason to require a roll for that. If you're gonna try and actually like go into an alchemist's shop and steal stuff, um,
Well,
then
that
yeah.
will, on my way through collecting stuff that I find of treasure. Let's say I do find an alchemist shop and I notice that the back is unattended, and then I also try to get some goods via that way.
Okay. That I can work with. Which district do you want to do this in? Do you want to do it so like kind of the
I'll have to start. I'd have to go through probably through the beginning of Berry, go down through 10, go to City Center, and then go across to the Floating Lotus and up around the top of 12 probably to meet the alchemist shop.
Okay. So
Because like
yeah,
all
so
the
you're that's
all the
the 12 is that giant market.
yeah
So
that, that
if you want to wander the market, I can definitely do some things with that.
I don't is the Lotus where some of the alchemy shops are. I thought it was a scale actually. I can't remember.
There'll be alchemy shops basically in every district. The difference is kind of like you can think of this entire middle section here, like between the rivers, that's kind of like upper class. Everything south of the main river, so kind of down here, that's more like middle class, lower class, with Old
Hmm.
Town being like the might not be many alchemist shops there, but it's more like the type of people, the quality of building, how many guards are present, that
Let's
sort of
say
thing.
let's say I go through Berry, go through 10, and then just in the upper areas of the city center, I notice a very well established alchemy joint that is unattended at the back that I try to rob.
You find
Well,
Ling's Most Fabulous Emporium or something like that, and uh, so I think to get in, if the back is unattended, I'm fine with going with that. But what I want to do is this. Give me Hypa's sheet. And let me go here. And let me go here. And let me go here, because this is the thing that I roll. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Um, so you get that was me rolling your stealth check so that I know what it is.
yes, and
I'm
I
assuming you are
just
being
to go.
stealth.
Yes, and considering my effects, I succeed at all stealth checks unless it's a critical failure.
Yeah. So you get into the back room of this joint, and you can hear the proprietor speaking out front. So you're kind of in the back storeroom, and he's in the front of the shop. Uh, it sounds like he's the conversation's a bit muffled, but it sounds like he is debating the finer points of something with a potential client. Um, I'm gonna say you can kind of get. How do we want to do this? Are you looking for anything interesting, or just, or let me rephrase that? Is there anything specific, or do you just start grabbing stuff randomly?
Uh, because of the situation I'm in, and I'm in mass need of supplies, I'm going to be grabbing stuff randomly. I don't
Okay.
think I have time to be able to sort through stuff that I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the way I kind of want to do this is I think I want you to. I kind of want to do a push your luck type thing here, where I think you can do. I want to collect thievery rolls from you, but after each roll, I want to re-roll the stealth check. Um, as time goes on, because the odds of this dude coming back in there are going to go up and up. So basically, I can use the results of your thievery rolls to figure out what you get, and I'm going to use the stealth rolls that I do as kind of a timer where eventually you're probably going to run out of time or get caught, regardless of whatever. Because if he walks back there, he's going to see you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So just tell me, we can basically kind of go, and I'm going to write a number down here. Increment the difficulty.
So what am I rolling? Stealth or thievery?
You're rolling thievery, and then every time you want to continue, I'm going to roll another stealth check, but I'm going to increase the difficulty on my end so that eventually you're going to hit a point where it's, even with legendary sneak, it fails. So you get
Right.
to kind of decide when you want to stop contesting me. Does that make sense?
Yep. Let's go.
And so the quality of your thievery rolls are going to determine what I pick off of like the alchemy table to figure out what you get.
Ready?
Yep. So we have a 39. I am going to roll. Oh.
Also, I guess I don't know when he's going to come back, so obviously I have to be greedy.
Something else up to make sure that I am setting a good starting baseline. Okay, so what level are you guys right now?
Level
Like
15.
15.
15. Okay. So I need a chart here. I can do real quick. Okay. So if you fail one of these by 10 or more, that's when I care. So your first roll was a 39. I got that. Okay. Sorry, if you want
Second
to keep
roll was
pushing.
a 30. Yeah, second roll is 34 on thievery.
Okay.
So you have to roll another stealth check,
Yep.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I just have an increasing list of DCs I just wrote down on an index card, so I kind of know what's happening here. Okay.
And noticing that my crap is gathering is getting worse, I'm going to leave the store
You're going to leave now?
after 3 years. Because
Okay.
That was a 5.
Cool. I like this mechanic, so I'm going to keep it in my head and keep this note card. Before we hit the next downtime, I will figure out, but I have the 39, the 34, and the 31, and I will use that to try and figure out what comes off the alchemy table. I think, because I just have to look at alchemy items.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh,
I'm just stuff it in my backpack and then
Yep.
sneak out the back door.
It's almost like you grabbed some packages and don't even know what's in it. You're just like, this smells good.
I'd like for the record that I licked the boxes.
Okay, you licked the boxes and they all tasted. They were tasting worse and worse. Hypotheven. Okay.
And I know I definitely would like some trash that I collected on my journey as well.
You can basically, if you want to, take as much trash as you can carry.
Which I imagine wouldn't actually be that much because he's still a goblin.
It's still going to be like an armful. At least.
Yeah, goblin armful.
I also don't know why I linked that. I was trying to click on my card. Then obviously for this evening, I'm going to head back and play around in base and then end up opening my packages later when I can. But
Yeah.
for now, back to Doji.
Yeah. So Daji, you said you wanted to gather more info on the Light Keepers.
Yep. If anyone's seen them around, what they're doing, etc.
Yeah, I think the Light Keepers are going to be. Give me the roll for. I think it's a diplomacy roll. And let
Yep.
me know kind of how you're trying, if that makes sense. If there's any particular strategy.
Oh, that's a 1. Nice.
Um.
So does that make it a?
I mean, that's a
not-
failure.
That's a.
That's going to be a
that's a
failure at least.
19. Isn't it 19? It takes it down by 10 for a 1.
It's a 29, but whatever the 29 would be, it lowers the category by 1. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But the DCs for this level, that would have been a failure at kind of.
So it becomes a critical failure.
Yeah, so I think.
What does that mean? People are like don't tell you anything, and then they find out that you're asking about them.
No, it says it in the skill. You collect incorrect information about the individual topic.
Oh.
Oh, so I really shouldn't tell you what your result is in that.
No.
case, should I? But I mean, when you roll a 1, it's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious, yeah.
It's kind of like, well.
She has really high diplomacy, but it's not that high. So
You still have to believe the information, though.
In character, you find out incorrect information about them.
and it can still work out because I'm going to write it down in my notes as if it was correct information, and then just mix it in with the rest anyway. My memory is not great. That's why I have notes in the first place.
So you end up talking to a merchant who claims to have done business with them, and he swears up and down that they are working for oh shit notes.
They're working with shit. Ugh.
They're working with shit. They're working with a dragon whose name I cannot remember right now. The downside to notes like this.
Do you mean the underworld dragon?
Yes, the underworld dragon. I could just go here. I have him. Fesu. He is
Danger
dead.
Noodle.
Yeah, he is dead certain that they are paid for, and bought and paid for by Fesu, and he's pretty sure that that Fesu wants to somehow wrest control of the tournament from Hao Jin, and they have some dastardly plan to do that. So put that in your notes and shuffle it with all the rest. And then I think that is what you learn about the Light Keepers from him. God, that whole 1 thing is kind of annoying.
The brutal thing about that is like you literally are so good at communicating with people that you would believe this information.
Well, yeah, I guess so. She'd be convincing it, even though that she's dead wrong and has bad info. She'd still be able to convince other people that no, this is actually what happened.
Okay, that secret roll is really important. See that secret tag?
Huh?
On gather information.
Oh yeah. So you have to roll it anyway.
I have to roll it in secret. God damn it! I really need to get better at that.
Nice. So you'll never know your diplomacy when gathering information.
I mean, it makes sense that way. It'd be like you with thieving. I imagine it should probably be Grim rolling that. I think.
Yeah, Grim rolls it.
Yeah.
No, thieving is not a secret check. Thieving is just me testing my skill. It's like me rolling an athletics check.
You're talking about stealth, where I roll it.
Right. Yeah.
You
Gotcha.
are, to the best of your knowledge, in character,
doing the best of what you can, and then you
just might be sucking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you guys have done those things. Murkana, Gavrov, Giku, is there anything you would like to do besides watch the magic mirror?
Nah, I think we're good.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Lazy.
come in. I'm gonna walk into our little room. I'm gonna slam the doors and see them all lazing by the TV and run up and climb up Americana. Americana, oh I got gifts. They're gonna make
What?
some stuff. I'm gonna make stuff out of these. I don't know what's in them yet, but I'm gonna open them later.
Why am I worried?
Is it food?
Yeah, do you have food?
I don't know. I haven't opened
I mean,
them
some of the trash you have would be technically edible.
yet. Can I? Can I? Can I?
Doesn't sound appetizing.
I'm gonna slop a half-dead rat on the table.
Why did you steal a dead rat?
Food. You wanted food. Here's some. You can take a nibble. I already bit off its leg earlier.
Can I toss that out the door?
No.
Yes.
I choose to believe I left my Staff of Providence behind, and you can just create food with it like 12 times.
It's not the same.
I mean, we're guests. They probably bring us food if we ask, but
Oh yeah, but I just assumed that it'd be funny
We're-
to have like a room completely filled, like from floor to ceiling with food. It's just bland and unappealing.
Giku might do that. But no, I think we're all just like lazing about the TV. Like, oh, you're giving up? Go get some.
It's like the best investment I ever made, that thing.
Like it's just like bland bread, right? Like that's all it makes.
Create food?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm just gonna like just walk over, grab a piece, and throw
It's
it.
bland and unappealing, but nourishing, apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to while they're lazing around since you asked for food, and just go there, grab a piece, and then throw it at Giku's head.
I'm
Wow.
surprised you're not going over there and just putting your rat in between two pieces of bread or something.
No, it's better. It's better by itself. It crunches the way I like it.
Keep more.
Anyway, I'm going back to my tree. I'm still playing around with making a bomb that I've been working on for the last 2 days.
Brewer's regret.
Is that one of the items I gathered?
Yeah. I'm finding them.
Oh, I assume we got a long rest from the previous day as well.
Yeah. Okay. Hypa, that's what you made off with.
Oh, nice.
Okay. That seems like a bunch of random weird things to give you that I hopefully won't regret.
Skin stitch salve. That sounds ominous.
Yeah, I actually want to mass
What the
produce.
hell is that?
It lets you do first aid without healing tools,
Oh. Wait, but healing tools are like fucking cheap, man.
but you also gain additional 2 bonus on medical checks with it.
Oh yeah, that's alright.
Because at the moment, my healing tools are made out of junk.
I grabbed a bunch of items off of the list after restricting the levels appropriately. So there you go.
Yeah, I got some terrible rolls. I didn't get like anything amazing,
Ah, there you
but
go.
I do enjoy the items.
I'll try and find it. Wow. we will have fun stuff happening relatively soon. I think we will. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So if anybody who hasn't, go ahead and take a long rest if you would like to. Or if you just want to stare at the screen all night, you can also do that. And if unless anybody has anything else, I will move us to the scene watching all of the boats come in.
Just before we do that, I would like to redeem my grenade, I think, that I was making. I'm pretty sure it's been 2 days. I can't remember which one. I have to have a look at my inventory. It's been a while. And I would also like to then, for the following day, start pull aparting this stitch salve to try and learn the recipe for it. It's only a 7th level item. I don't think I'd have an issue.
I think you just need the
item and then
cost.
make the
Yeah,
recipe.
the item and the cost. Which grenade did you get? I don't remember what grenade you wanted.
I think it was. Hold on, I have to look at my inventory 1 sec. I'm just looking at all these items. Where did you put these items? Did you put them directly on me, or?
I just dumped them. If you just drag that suitcase to your character sheet, it should put them in your inventory. Let me know if it doesn't. Get my filters. Was it a grenade or a bomb?
It was a bomb, wasn't it? Was I making the acid bomb, or did I already have the recipe for that? I can't remember. I've got too much shit on my screen. Help!
You do not have an acid bomb.
Why is my inventory not opening? There we go.
I also don't see.
I've got blighter. I've got fire. Let's make it thunder next. I can't remember which one I was working on.
I don't know. There's a bajillion of them, so I don't know exactly what they're called.
They're called bottled lightning grater.
Okay. Bottled lightning grater level 11. It's 250 gold. There's the recipe. Cost. What level is that?
You're right. Dragging it, just put it straight in my. Should be level 12, is it? I can't remember.
So it's a total of 320 gold, because you'll need the item for 250 gold, and then the recipe is 70.
You mean for the skin stitch salve? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
for the bottled lightning.
Oh, I've already paid for that last time, two days ago.
Okay, I'll
We
figure
did
it
that
out.
while you just told me to
Don't-
remind you when we're done.
Okay, don't delete the skin stitch salve until we get to it, because then I can just look it up directly.
Yep.
Okay.
So what do I need to pay for that to craft that one? Or do you want me to wait till we get to the crafting part?
What is it? Level
7? 9? 9.
8. 35 gold.
Yeah.
It gets expensive, like
When you start mass doing stuff, yeah.
yeah, the higher level stuff jumps up in price a lot. Okay. Okay. Anyone else?
Oh, I just cast my spells, but already applied them. So
Okay, cool.
And if everyone's rested, I just got to recraft my healing agents. How do I do this again? Go to crafting.
Oh, do we get our magic items yet, or that's tomorrow?
That's tomorrow.
That's at
Right.
the end of the whole thing. So you basically get them in time to attune to them for the first day of the tournament. Just become an alchemist like Hypa and just convince me to somehow let him learn every damn formula in the game.
I just got to complete daily crafting. Bam. And that's done. All right, it's made 14 healing flasks. And I'm going to minus my healing flasks by 3 for every person. And I'm just going to say I gave them 3 major healing flasks each. If everyone's all right with that.
Can you link one in chat?
Yep. Here. The easiest way to do that would be this. There you go.
Yeah. I wonder if this is going to work.
I think Americana's already got 3 on him because he. Yep. So he's already got 3. Wonder, do you have 3 on you?
I have a major and a minor.
You have 1. So just upgrade that major to 3 because every day that gets deleted and gets remade to, and I give it out to you. So just press 2. Yep. There you go. Shiriguku, did you have any? No, you don't have any on you. So Shiriguku just needs 3. You've got 3 on you as well, Daiji, by the looks of it.
She does, but I don't think I've ever used them. Because I just. Yeah.
You're too
Turn into a
disgusted.
devil.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Should just turn into a devil and teleport away or something.
it's still like, 40 to 80 healing or something. So
It is, but like I would rather just heal myself for like 120 or something. Admittedly, your one is better in this fact that you can use it in 1 turn, whereas almost all of my spells require 2.
yeah, so
Except for Vital Beacon, which I already cast this morning.
you could drink all 3 in 1 turn and then heal yourself for like 200.
Kind of.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's like going to make you throw up or something.
I think there's a limit though, isn't there? There's like a limit on how many you can drink, like in a sitting.
I don't know. I'll test that when we get to that point. How about that?
Fair enough.
Jesus.
I was just testing. Okay, that
Okay.
does work. Cool.
Anyone else?
I wanted to see if the Vital Beacon works in leveled.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I just thought it'd be nice. I just thought it'd be
That was
nice
the
if everyone
wrong
had to
Uh-oh.
heal.
that's the wrong map.
Gosh dang it, Wanderer, how could you?
I did nothing.
How could you?
It's just nice for everyone to have healing items on them because like that way you like they're not reliant on just you healing them. They can partially.
Oh
save
yeah,
them.
that's fair. There's going to be times where I just don't have the actions to heal more than one person,
Yeah, we've had that
which is
before.
nearly all the time, actually. Although, to be fair, most of the time it's better to just kill the enemy than to heal during the fight. Healing's usually best done afterwards.
It
It's too
depends.
slow.
Like I said, 200 healing in 1 turn is better than just dying.
Sure. But not if they can take that. If they can take 200 hit points off in like 1 turn, then something's gone wrong.
That's what I mean. So healing 200 hit points in 1 turn is better than.
You don't even have 200. Besides, oh yeah,
Yeah, everyone does.
no, not everyone. I don't. I was like, wait.
Yeah, so you're
No,
the only.
I
You're
was
the,
just squishy.
you're the only person who, out of all of us, that if you took a lot of damage, it's better for you to drink 1 potion at a time than drinking all 3 at
No,
once.
if I'm taking damage full stop, I need to not be where I am. Because like Daiji at the moment wears basically no armor.
Let's go look in the bestiary for a few minutes. You guys talk about what the best and worst ways to take damage are.
The best way is to send Americana in first.
See here, this has reaction, fast swallow. How much damage does
Lude.
this do? Rupture 24. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I'm going to save that ability for future use. Okay, so you guys, I'm assuming you're done debating and are just heading out to meet
Yeah.
Aldenar. So it is the morning of the pre-penultimate day, because that's fun to say. I guess it would be the penultimate day. Damn it. And you find yourselves on a quite beautiful little cliff that rises up, kind of nestled between a lot of the. This is down towards Old Town, between all of the docks, overlooking the bay to the north. There's this kind of tiny little retreat, and as you guys have left the city and the sounds of the city are fading away and are coming around the corner, coming up the pathway here, you see off in the distance, it looks like Aldenar is there, as well as General Hida are there, and you can see them gesticulating, or at least Aldenar is gesticulating rather aggressively at General Hida. You take a permanent -10 to your charisma stat for trying to be on the gram.
Aw.
God, I saw a video that said this is great for the gram the other day, and I just wanted to die.
The gram. What?
I really
Instagram.
wish I knew.
The gram.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the gram. It's great for the gram, guys.
Mm-mm.
Gotta get those.
I feel old not having gotten that.
I'm
Yeah,
older
neither.
than
I
you.
didn't realize what that was.
Well, yeah, but I don't use social media.
Yeah, none of us do. We're unsocial
Yeah.
either.
I don't technology.
Wow, somehow the oldest person in the room.
You know what was funny? Like, Kasetsu was like coming into Discord the other day, and she's like, "Oh yes, this is amazing! I could get anything I want off eBay." I'm like, "What are you, like 70 years old?"
I don't know about that. I mean, my parents were using it before I was, so.
Here we go, just to be annoying. I didn't realize there was a cave on this map. But
Oh.
that's pretty fun. So I'm putting a
Is
cave
it a
in.
spooky cave? Like,
Yeah.
how spooky would you say it is out of 10?
A 1.
Oh.
It's just nice. I just kind of threw in some sight lines there because I realized that's kind of cool.
So there was the one, but then I came in here and I climbed up on the roof, waiting for people behind me to come through.
How does Hyper have like 3 applications of my aura somehow? Or is I'm just bugging?
No, I've got one. It's just a bug.
Yeah.
Weird.
So as you get
Hey.
closer and closer, and so for what it's worth, all of that nonsense, that little cave space beyond the tunnel you're in, that doesn't exist. It's just out there. I think as Gavrov, are you riding Warhorse?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Gavrov, as you kind of come around this final corner up onto this little... it's almost like somebody built a patio up here to view the bay, and you hear Aldenar muttering something about, well, I guess if you like that team so much, I guess it suits your bold tastes. And Aldenar sees you all coming and kind of calms himself down and just steps to the far side of the patio over here, trying to get as far as he possibly can from Casso.
Are these two exes? Why are they both here together?
Yes, they are exes.
Oh.
They come here for some angry sex or something.
Well, you know.
I like how that's the first thing you go to.
What do you expect?
I mean, that's the only reason I'd ever see my axe. I mean, what?
I mean that. Oh,
Oh, don't get me wrong, he's an asshole, but there's a reason I started dating him in the first place. So
I was gonna say, I was gonna say something snappy, but I realized that's the only reason I ever saw my ex when I was single. Ever.
I'm probably
Uh,
on good terms with most of my exes. Um,
I was on really good terms with one of my exes up until the point that she rang me on a work night at 2 a.m. in the morning, tried to get me over to her house so I could fix a fucking light in her bedroom.
ugh,
yeah, that's a big
that's no
negative.
good. Okay. Am I assuming you're actually up on the little clearing here, not down below?
Oh, I did not
I'm just gonna
realize
do
that
that.
was a clip.
Yeah, that's a cliff.
Yeah, that's much better.
You can assume the cliffs right around you guys, if it matters at any point, they're about 5 feet. The drop to the water below is much greater. It's probably more like 30 or 40 feet. Just to give you some idea of like. But otherwise, this is a very beautiful place.
So how far can I throw somebody? We need to establish that again. Very
Uh,
depends
important.
on who it is.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah,
on who it
to
is.
say Hyper
Even-
might fly farther.
Without even realizing the line of this conversation, I'm just like climbing up Americana's shoulder to get a better height view of the bay.
And from Maracana's shoulders, you do see there are a great number of basically luxury ships sailing in. There's actually a few. It looks like some sort of trade prince galleons being rowed in, and the whole harbor area is full of these wonderful ships. So it is a fairly impressive sight if you're into ships. I don't know if any of you are, but it's a pretty cool vista.
You can hear me slightly Americana like oh look
Please,
floating
please don't
fire
make those.
floating
That's exactly the kind of sound you want on someone on your shoulders.
floating lumps of fire in the distance. We could burn them.
Oh dear God.
Oh man.
And there's also a few more airships, 2 or 3 that look like they are coming across the bay. And General Hida will walk up and say, welcome. You're the first to arrive. Pardon the altercation Mr. Unmar and I were having. We had a bit of a miscommunication in invitations, it seems. I had not intended to bring my personal conflicts into this moment. But thank you. I enjoy ships. As you may imagine, I've spent too much time on them, but seeing the beautiful ones always brings a little joy to my heart.
It's certainly quite the view. Oh, also, sorry. Did I see any? Well, notice anything with the Crown of Insight tattoo?
No.
Cool.
I was trying to figure out what it was. Yeah, no.
Oh, I think I linked it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it.
So
no.
So you don't need to roll a perception check for it?
Well, I don't. That's Grimm's.
Yeah, secret.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing to detect right now. you're here with there's just these 2 dudes standing up here. Oldenar is standing kind of moodily off to the back, and then kind of sighs and walks forward and says, well, hello. Apologies. Yes, as General Hida said, there was some miscommunication, but happy to meet all of you again. And I guess I will God, I hate that long clip. I will try to enjoy the view, despite some of the company here. Pointedly stares out at the boats past General Hida. And the two of them are both very awkwardly standing there next to each other, but doing.
I'm gonna snap. I'm like, can you guys just fuck already and just settle the fuck down, and then just go back to watching the boats.
Did you what?
How do you want to tell him to do that?
Oh my god.
Exactly
that's probably not a good idea.
Exactly how I said it.
Oh no, the thing that matters here is that a diplomacy check, an intimidation check, a society check? Which one do you want? Because I actually want to roll for that.
Oh my god, I hope it gets a natural 20.
You can pick whichever one you want. I don't care. Just whatever social skill you want to use, I want you to roll it.
I'm gonna go society.
The cutest of society.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Any attempt to resolve the ex-lover's quarrel increases the DC of an influence check by 2, which makes the DC... Where do you even have a society DC here, buddy?
Yeah, I do.
No, not you.
Them.
I'm looking at their stat blocks. Okay. It's like I'm just double checking things because I really want to do this one right. Okay, so that make the DC that. So I think no. So that's actually up. Okay. So both of them kind of look at you, Hypa, and then look at each other rather awkwardly. And they say, and General Hida just chuckles slightly under his breath, and Aldenar says, yes, this is a silly quarrel. And he steps and actually stands next to General Hida and says, we should try to enjoy things even if our past isn't quite what we had hoped it would be. And you get 1 influence point with Hida and 2 with Aldenar for getting them to realize they're being petty little bastards. So let me adjust your influence points here.
There's always the future.
Oh my god.
Which means you just went up a tier with both of them.
Oh shit.
You're welcome, everyone.
Nice.
Oh my god, I never would have thought.
You could have worded it differently, but yeah, cringe.
A little bit.
Hey, I was like, am I going to have to try and manufacture or let an incident go by? But you know what? It all worked out.
I mean, technically, I did cast suggestion before he rolled for it, so.
I think you're.
I'll let it slide.
You got 2 points for the guy that you could have gotten 2 points for, and you went from a failure to a success on the other one. So even without the other one, I don't think it matters too much. Okay, here. So now I am gonna do that roll. Let's see here. So I need to do this. Actually, I think I just need everybody to give me a perception check.
Spooky. Where's perception?
Because the condition that was happening before is no longer happening.
My like ears are like perked up and heightened from looking and drooling over the fact that I want to burn these floating logs in the water.
Okay, so we got Dodgies, we got Hypas, we got Gavrovs. Let's see here, Murakana and
I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
It's above your initiative. When you go into your character sheet, it should be the one above your initiative.
What do I click?
You click the little ball thing that's got like little triangles on it. Looks like a dice.
Yeah, it
27
should be.
one.
Okay,
It should be next to say perception.
found it.
Nice.
so it'd actually be a 36 because I did not update Foundry over the last week. For reasons. Okay.
Even though you said you would.
Even though I said I would, I didn't for reasons that have nothing to do with anything. But let's see here. Hypa and... Wait a minute. Why am I not seeing perception checks? There's Kiku. There's Gavril. Dachi. Marcana,
Second,
roll a
huh?
perception check.
1 second. Well, that was not terrible.
You
Ooh.
see,
It was exactly average.
you see like half of my cloak covering your face.
Yeah. So, Hypa, you notice a flash of bluish purple light from the tunnel that you guys came through. Do you want to do anything with that information immediately?
Did you guys see that? There's just some like
See what?
there's some light just flashing out of the cave we just walked through.
What do you mean light? I don't like
I
it
don't
when
know.
you just say light. That makes me
Oh,
uncomfortable.
how high is this gap between like the
It's
road
like 5
and the?
feet. It's like
Oh,
a 5
okay.
foot little cliff.
I don't know. It like looked like arcane energy. My tongue was
Do I
tingling.
see anything from my vantage point? Oh, hello.
Yeah, you see a how do I describe these?
You're gonna have to tell us because we haven't moved. I'm just riding Americana's shoulder.
Looks very spooky. Jesus. The fuck is that thing? And Cal.
Yeah, so you see like a weird creature of shadow with what seem like wings. And it is in that cave, and it is going to be coming right at you shortly.
Oh, can I? Do I have time to cast a spell at it, or is it just actually? Yeah, that'd be a surprise round, wouldn't it?
I think you moved already, so I'm gonna do that. But do you want to alert anybody of anything? Or
Oh yeah, I'll shout out. Like, I don't know if I'd know what that is, but like for my character, I guess.
We have no idea because we can't see it.
No, but like whether Daiji would actually know what that is as a character.
it's
no,
from
I
the-
don't
from
think
the-
so.
Yeah, fair enough. So I just shout out that there's a very large monster in the cave. Large monster.
Okay, does anybody want to react to that in any way?
just because Daiji's never lied to me yet. I'm like
Can we move or?
Yeah,
we get
you
to
can
do
move.
one action.
Yeah, you can basically do like one thing, and then I'm gonna move forward.
I'm like, was it Emma and what's his name? Hidu. I can't say their names. I have no idea what that.
Hida?
Hida and Amma, get back. We've got something, and that's it for my turn.
Okay.
And I'll continue riding Americana.
Okay. Does anybody else want to move who hasn't already? Or I guess Murakana, do you want to move at all?
I'm going to move to right. 20 feet might be excessive.
Okay. And then I think for those who are paying attention, Hida kind of instinctively pushes Aldenar behind him and moves them both backward a little bit. And then I will say, go ahead and roll initiative. Which you can do straight from the combat tracker if you open it up.
I know this is going to sound silly, but it also won't. Because technically, I'm just going to try and get your permission. I'll wait for my perception to go last.
Man, I've just been rolling like arse today.
Let's see your configure settings. I want to do that.
Well, Ash has been rolling like you, so it's okay.
All right, are you ready for me to just quickly talk about this too? For my
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so just this, and the fact that I can't see them, they can't see me. I can be concealed, without even being in cover, and I'm technically hiding behind Marikana's head. Can I roll a stealth perception?
Sure. I mean, you can always roll a stealth, or you can always tell me you want to roll a stealth check. I think the way I'll handle it is...
It's just you said that
I'll
like
shoot
you
it
don't
for
want me rolling. Yeah, you don't want me to do stealth perceptions unless that like I was stealth. That's how you in the the first area you said. So I was just making sure.
Yeah, no, sorry. I guess anytime you want to do stealth, I'm just thinking about this. Just tell me, and I can do a roll, and then I can kind of figure out if it's applicable or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but just because I got legendary sneak now, I can sneak.
Yeah.
Basically anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Because now that you say that, I'm gonna double check something. They have that. That. What is the range? Really? Okay, cool. If it matters, I will explain in a minute, but let me roll your stealth.
And so with stealth, you roll it for me. All my failures are successes, unless I get a critical failure. And the last thing is I get flat-footed on people who haven't seen me, naturally.
Yeah. That is fine. And then Gavrov, I know you have your battle cry.
Is it too far away or?
That's like way past 30 feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
past
it's
30
too
feet?
far.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember everything. Just trying to remember everybody's abilities. Okay. So then I go here.
I think we're trying to help you with our abilities, so you don't have to remember them as much.
I'm just trying to remember everybody's thing. Does anybody else have anything that kicks off at the beginning of combat?
Nope.
Do you have something, Hypo? I thought you had something that happens.
Into the fray. On the beginning of my turn, I get additional
Okay,
movement for free.
Then it is Giku's turn. You can see... whatever you can see. Yeah, I think you can see... You can make out that they're... Well, you're kind of behind the... Whatever, you can see both of them. There are actually 2 of those creatures in the cave. I don't think that's a surprise. So, move.
Trying to remember how far I can actually go. It was 20.
Your base
60?
movement is like 40 feet, I think.
So
Thought it
what-
was 60.
Oh, it doesn't have it.
Yeah, 60. You are 60
Am I
base
crazy?
speed.
Yeah, 60 feet per action.
So I can't quite get to it, or I can?
You could get to it and then still attack in one turn. It'd only take 2 lots of movement to get there.
How far away are you?
That's actually still 1, isn't it? You've got 2 actions left.
That's that's 1 action. That's 60 feet.
That's 1.
Yeah,
You're fast.
Yum.
Okay, so there are two of these
So
weird flying bat creature thingies in there. They kind of glow with an internal fire as you see them. They kind of are like a weird lizard bird thing with a giant maw and big clawed hands.
Well, they're now entangled. Cassette's gone to town.
And then flurry of blows.
do I use the unarmed or the fist? I couldn't remember.
Unarmed should do it.
You could use your tangled one. I think it adds all your proper things on. But if you use the unarmed one, they might have to roll your attacks for you, or your damage at least.
Let's see. Well, a 47 is a hit. Are you attacking the left one or the right one?
Left.
Okay. Try rolling damage and let's see if it's working today.
It's not.
Nope.
It's not.
Fuck.
Okay. So, slash roll. 3d6, right? It's 3d6 is the base damage?
Yep.
Plus 7, plus 1d6, plus 1d6.
That's also private.
Ah! There, can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
That
that's...
seems really low. Oh, weird.
I didn't roll very good. I got a 3, 4, 6,
No, you're right,
4, 2. Okay, here.
I'll look it up later.
They have weakness to that. Okay, so I'm just going to apply that damage. So that's the first hit.
When you're in tangled stance, you should use lashing branch, because I think you'll do more damage.
Yeah, I do that after I do my flurries.
It's still a melee strike. I'm pretty sure you can use your tangled in your
I don't know
flurry.
how it works.
I will apply both of those hits to it because they both hit. And I think that's 3 actions. Move stance action.
E.
Okay, Hypa, it is your turn.
Well, I was gonna stealth along the cliffside and ambush them, Americana, but it looks like we're going in. I'll meet you in there. I'm gonna jump kick off the side of Americana's head and then land. Hopefully.
Sorry, I found out why. It's her roll is really low. It's 2 times that formula that you wrote.
All of her damage is doubled.
Looking at a video of that shows the formula. When she punches someone, it's 2 times 3d6 plus 7 plus etc.
Wow.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm retarded. That's crit.
That's the crit.
That's
yeah.
a crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
wait.
that's better than the barbarian. No offense.
That's what she does when she crits. We were timesing it by 2 last time.
Oh, we got the formula right at least. So
yeah.
Do you want me to make an acrobatics check or something for doing
No,
a long
you
jump
can
off?
just dismount Arcana. That's fine.
Alright, I'm jumping off his head and I'm gonna land down here. And then run down for my rest of my distance. And then another 1 action. Sorry, so that's my free movement and now my 1 action.
You're not going to be able to actually get behind him because there's walls in the way. It's a tunnel.
Oh, really? And they're like hard up against the walls?
They basically fill the tunnel.
Oh, jeez.
They're pretty big.
Alright.
I mean, I made the tunnel even bigger than it actually is, so yeah. A 32.
34.
Are you assuming that you are concealed from them for the flat-footed?
It doesn't even matter. Giku's in combat. I get gang up.
Ah, okay. Because they are both aware of you. They also don't have eyes.
Eh.
So there's a piece of information to know as the two of you get close to them. But a 34 will not hit.
All these boys are armored. Or
Well, a 47 was
Yes,
only a hit, so that means if a 48 is a crit, they've got 38 armor.
which I suppose normal-ish. I mean, that's about RAC, I think.
Anyone else going to be able to get in here for combat? Because I'll have to move out of the range.
Might be a bit tricky for Murakana and Gavrov to get in there.
Can't you just slide under me?
I mean, I can just keep chucking roof tiles from back here, but, you know. But that's on you if you want to be in the way of that.
I'm just going to step back.
Okay. Then that's 3, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Murakana, you are up.
Fantastic. All right. Well, shit. I can't really do anything since we're in the tunnel.
You can
Wait.
get closer, and you can go through enemies if you're passing through them. I think it's just difficult terrain if you're doing it. And if they have attacks of opportunity, they get to do it. Or I guess you could go around.
What's my fly distance? Is it the same as my run?
Don't know.
If you have
I would
wings,
assume
yeah.
so. Like, usually it is, unless it tells you otherwise, but... what is your flight speed? Yeah,
Just your
when you are
movement
raging, you
speed.
gain a fly speed equal to your land speed.
Let's see. I'm going to rage. Let me drop my rage on here.
Sorry, I was just linking it, not like...
And when you rage, you get a free action on
Yeah.
pulling out your wings.
For anything that has a range tag.
Yeah.
So
So
his wings have rage.
So I rage, pop wings, and I'm flying the fuck over here.
Let's see here. Moving through a creature that is unwilling is an acrobatics check.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
Well, I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm
What
going
happens
all
if
the
you
way
have to
around.
move through 2 creatures? I mean, you have to do 2
I
acrobatics
would assume
checks?
too.
I got to look at my range speed again. Let's see. It's
35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're reasonably fast. It's just that Giku just puts us all to shame. So
Yeah, Giku can nearly chase down that bird we found.
think your
she moves at
raging-
60.
I think your raging speed is 45, isn't it?
No, it went from 25 to 35 when he went
okay.
through.
He's
Never
human.
mind. I was thinking something else. Yep.
Well, I moved here. That's my play.
Okay. Gavrov, you are up.
I'm going to sudden charge there
Okay.
and smack.
Smack. 38 is a hit.
They have 38 AC, Eric.
That's 22 damage. Okay. I think you have 1 action left. Just slaps him with the fan again. That is a hit.
Can I grab him?
Yes, you can grab him.
I need to know what part of the body do you grab. It's for my reasons.
It's
I
got
suppose the long dangly bit at the bottom.
it's got like a weird spinal tail thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
So not the. Okay, gotcha.
Did I lose conditions here? What? Okay. Oh, it's just different. Okay, grabbed. Where's that big hand? There we go.
Oh, he's got big hands, does he?
Yeah, okay. And then the Anku gets to go. Which Anku is this? That one. Okay. So it is going to fly. Let's see here. Giku. What do I have to save against or do to try and get out of your branches? Tangled Forest Stance.
You've got 2 things to save against if you move from her.
Yeah. And your reach must try to succeed at a reflex save. Okay, so I'm going to do the reflex save. Which is a 41, which I'm assuming is a success. I think it's your class DC, right? Which would be...
Or athletics check against the class DC. So class DC would be 35, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. 10 plus 15. Yeah. Okay, so he succeeds on that. Do you want to attack of opportunity it as it flies away?
Yeah. Where do I do that?
Whatever attack you want to use as your attack of opportunity, you can use. So
It's standstill, isn't it, for Giku? Because she doesn't have attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
is
she
that
can.
what it is?
Yes.
Yes.
She can
Yeah.
pin it.
It's the monk version. She can make them stop moving.
Yep.
So push standstill?
So you
yeah,
can just use standstill, and you can use any melee attack for that, right? It's any.
Yep.
Yeah. So any melee strikes.
Oh.
So either lashing branch or unarmed attack.
Okay.
Nope.
Stuck.
That does not work. Your
I don't know how
Gav gets an attack of opportunity, though.
No, that's one grabbed in front of him. He can't reach the other one.
Oh, is that the one that's flying? Sorry, I
Yes,
can't see the other one.
It's the other one, and it is going to fly Maracana right up in your business.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And then it is going to slash at you with its wings for its first attack. How's a 35? A 35 is a hit.
Oh, is it matching hit?
Yeah, matching hits.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
He did
28
it.
damage plus the persistent bleed damage. And then it will claw at you.
Bitch!
Yep. For 26.
Let the hits go all round on Maracana. He just takes him in the face.
Meat shield.
He is literally
Okay.
the definition of meat shield.
Which
And
is funny because
then
my character's not built to be one.
the other Anku gets to go, which is fun. For me. He is going to cast this.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
He
That's
is-
very not pleasant.
No, it's not.
Which color?
I
It's,
have to figure that out. I think I have to roll.
that's
for
a
that.
roll.
I roll a 1d8, and then you figure out what it is based on the number.
Spray
each
rainbow.
creature in
Each
the area
creature
must
in the
roll.
area must make a 1d8. So that's Hypa, Gavrov, and Giku.
I get hit by 4. Just roll a bottom right. Just hit the third dice. Shirigiku is hit by
Oh,
violet.
slowed? Oof.
Okay, let's see here. What does this do? The table notes any additional traits. Attempt to save.
And you have to roll.
Okay, so oh man, this is so hard to see.
Roll a save.
So Hypa, I'm gonna just go from the top. Hypa, roll a Fortitude save.
Can I try and eat the spray
No, it's magical.
as a reaction?
What?
Oh,
How are you gonna eat a magical? I don't even know how that works.
You can't eat magical beams. What?
No. Because
You
if
don't-
it goes in my mouth, I get a +2 fortitude save.
No, this does not go in your mouth. This is not an ingestible effect. Oh god, what did I do? There we go.
It doesn't stop me from trying.
You can try to eat it, but go ahead and make your fortitude save.
Remember the story name, Lick the Science.
Oh no.
I've been licking everything, Maracana. It doesn't always work.
Gavrov, you're going to need to make a will save against a Violet Ray. Or no, that's Giku. I'm sorry, that's
Giku.
And Gavrov is going to need a reflex save. What is the save? The save is 36 is the target.
So they both get critical successes.
That's nice. Hypa, you fail.
No!
So you get 30
Get
poison damage and enfeebled 1. I put the enfeebled on.
Okay.
If you can take the 30 poison damage, that would be fantastic.
Yes.
Damn, so much for my 70 electric damage. And then I have 1 action left. What will my last action be? Ooh. Oh my. This is fun.
I don't
That's
like the
never a
sound
good
of this.
sound. Yeah.
No, it's never a good sound.
Wait, where'd it go?
You just put a cone in front of you? Is that what you...
That was the prismatic spray. Shadow double. Have a shadow double. It has a
Cock.
different number of hit points. It has that many hit points. And we will add it to the initiative tracker.
Thank God he only used 1 action for it.
Well, there it is. So that is that Anku's turn. That takes us to... 1 second. Okay, cool. Daji, it's your turn.
Cool. Well, I don't feel great with leaving Maracana to fight one of those things by himself, so let's see. What do we have? That's deep water, right? Like how? That's super far down. I would
Yeah,
assume.
that's like 40 feet down.
Alrighty. Well, we're just gonna have to teleport over, I guess.
I mean, y'all can just focus fire that one over there, murder the shit out of it, while I keep this one distracted.
You mean
Yeah, but-
too?
We could.
He
Are you
can't-
going to be
he
okay
can't-
over there?
He can't see the third one, Kasetsu, so he has no idea.
Yeah, I only know that.
As far as he is aware, there's only 2 of them.
And I was being a cocky asshole.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. There's 3 of them there. What is my fucking teleport button? Where is it? Oh, what I want to use. I want to use Fiend's Store. I just can't find it. There it is.
How many points is that?
None. It's an ability.
Oh.
Oh, that should be an action. I would have like a 2-action thing because Dimension Door is usually 2 actions.
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
could you take the grapple off the shadow? Unless Wanderer has the ability to stop them from splitting and holds all of them.
Once per day, you cast Dimension Door as a 5th level on 8 spell. So yeah, it's a 2-action cast.
Yep. And I cast Vision of Weakness on the Ankel in front of us.
Okay,
It's
vision of
weak.
weakness. Focus your gaze on it. Okay, cool. You learn what about these things? You learn its nature. It is fey. Weaknesses. Cold iron.
God damn it.
Its lowest save is fortitude. It can fly really damn fast. Yeah, these
What
are fey assassins. Is what they are basically. Yep. I
What
think that's everything
happened?
we got. Go ahead.
What happens if you hit it with a weakness?
It takes extra damage based on whatever the weakness value is.
Can you somehow get that information to my character, Daiji?
What's that?
Its weakness, because you only know this information. Can you get that to my
I'd
character?
shout it out, but like I don't.
Cold iron.
Yeah,
Which I
Yes,
think
so
in combat would
which
be
is
understood.
irrelevant because none of us have cold iron weapons.
I have
so-
cold iron. I got it from
yeah.
Alchemist.
He just so happens I didn't even plan that. He has a cold iron effect.
Yes.
Oh, he does.
Uh,
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
I can put it on my weapon, but I just need the information about it.
Yeah, should shout it out, but yeah, I don't know if you would hear
This
that.
is what
She's-
happens when I randomly pick alchemy items. I wish I could say that was planned, but it really wasn't.
Cool. So I'm going to pretend I hear him screaming out like what it was, that it's a fey, that its weakness the cold iron.
She pretty much just screamed, "They're Fey assassins. Use cold iron if you have it."
Okay.
And then I think that takes us to Giku. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna slide around to this side. And smack away.
Okay. Oh, so that would be a 41. So that's a hit.
Do I still need to
Oh,
roll
no,
damage
I'm
despite
sorry.
the thing being borked?
Oh, do you want me to roll it for you? Because I have the macro queued up.
Sure.
Oh my god. I feel bad because I'm not rolling at all well. But, there you go.
Why you do that?
Random dice.
Yeah, what the hell, Grim?
Sorry.
He's cheating. He's trying to get low numbers for you, Kasetsu. Call him out.
Yeah. 29 will not hit. Oh, hey, it's showing it. So that's your two. That's move, 2 actions, and flurry of blows, 1 left. No.
Balls.
I guess tree form makes you slow, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. Hypa, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to climb up Wanderer's shoulder. While she's holding the creature, I'm going to be climbing onto her sword hand and then smearing this along her blade in the most disgusting way as possible. And I put that on Wanderer's fan. So now she has a magical prism holding cold iron a fan.
So it lasts for 10 successful strikes. Okay. Gonna make me get a note card out, aren't you? There you go.
Yes.
Cold iron charges. And this is on Gavrov.
On Gavrov's weapon, yep.
Okay, so that's like an action to do that.
Yes.
And then you can just, I guess, delete that from your inventory.
I think hitting the use button that deletes it. Yeah, it did.
Okay, cool.
Kind of wish I made that, but you know, at the same time, like, how often do I ever get something as a weakness to something ever again?
Cold iron's a pretty common weakness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
Like every
Fae.
day.
All Fae are weak to cold iron.
Oh, I might have to invest in some things.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, I'm going to do my combination of step,
Okay.
stab,
That'll hit.
I need to re-roll that because it doesn't take my accounts of all my stuff in unless I,
It's
yeah,
got
this is-
flat-footed applied to it already.
Yeah, but I wasn't targeting it. It doesn't add it into the damage calculation. Let's see if this works. That worked.
Okay. Let's see here. What kind of damage does this do? Flame. Okay, cool. So it'll take that damage.
Also, I'm going to apply the additional damage every time I hit it, and I'm going to make it enfeebled 1.
Yep.
And then also I'm going to step again as part of the
Yep,
ability,
into the fray,
and
yep.
then do a gunshot. Oh no! Sorry, UI issues. 1 sec. I can't do this right now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'll fix the rest of that later. I just had an issue where it just didn't pick my ammo for some. There we go. Wow.
Holy shit.
That's a crit.
Ba-bam!
Jesus. Okay. There's the 92. It'll take its fortitude save. Sure. Passes.
Save.
Yeah.
Take
and
this
then
bitch.
bonus damage.
And then I'm gonna make it flat-footed until my next turn.
It's already flat-footed, but yeah.
But just in case it breaks free,
Okay.
it's
And
flat-footed for
then-
everyone. But just out of curiosity, trigger a creature within your melee reach is hit by. Oh, it has to be a melee attack. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry, that's not that one. It's the other one. Where is it?
Trying to give somebody else.
Yes. Yeah, it is count. It has to be a melee attack only. All right, don't worry. I'm all good. I can't make anyone hit it.
You could make Gavrok trigger that.
I can't. Whenever you critically hit a flat-foot opponent with a melee attack, I used a gun.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
You have one
That's
action left?
No. Oh,
Okay.
no, because I smeared essentially
You smeared and then is
Gavrok.
it, into the
weapon.
phrase 2 actions, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Then it is Marcana's turn.
Oh!
I literally can't see. I can hear Maricana screaming, but I can't see him. I just assume
All
he's
you need to
naturally
know.
going. I assume he's naturally going well.
You're mildly confused as to why he's on the other side of the cave, but beyond that, 42 will hit. Jesus. Every time.
I know, right? Oh!
A 31
That hurts.
will not hit.
Damn it!
33 will not hit. Man. It's obnoxious for you. Okay.
I know. The dice
Thank-
giveth and taketh away.
That's everything. Oh, and you have your persistent bleed damage to deal with.
Take 9 because you're probably gonna fail. Hit the
Oh,
recovery.
wait, I got
check.
to do my recovery check,
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, might as well roll. Okay,
Damn.
well, I mean, you failed, but, you know. Okay, so it's Gavrov. That will hit.
And it's cold. What does that mean?
Oh, that
Cold
takes
iron.
another 10 damage. Let me add 10 more damage. Okay.
I'm gonna react to that swing as well. The good old stabber.
Nope.
Oh, I missed.
That is a miss. Damn. Just it's slippery. You're holding on to it, but it just keeps writhing around as you try to fan it to death. And it's
Yeah.
not working.
Gavrov, this is why you hold them by the neck, not the tip.
Okay.
Always hold them by the tip.
Well, this one gets to go up here. Why not? It's just gonna pile in and come after Gavrov. I don't get to do any of the fun stuff, but I can still do this. It's gonna kind of fly in and try to swipe at you with its wings. Does a 36 even hit you? No.
Nah.
And then it is going to try and claw you. That will hit. So,
I'll raise my shield.
okay. So the shield will take 26, half of 26? I don't remember how that, if we haven't shielded
It's
in a
minus
long time.
15 because of
Minus
the shield
15.
hardness.
Okay, so it'll take 11 damage to the shield. Yeah. God, I have so many Anku stat blocks open. So that's the first Anku. The next Anku is Murakana's Anku.
Ouch time.
It's alright, we're gonna eat shit together, I guess.
Well, I'm your meat shield, so.
Yeah, but it's got like that.
How many points did you use for that?
That
Use
many.
3.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Interesting.
Suddenly
Oh.
I want to be in the cave.
Let me just adjust some things. And then let me...
Oh, so it's used all 3 actions to pop out 3.
Yes. But hey, that's 3 actions to get 9.
What? Can
Oh,
someone
fuck.
link that meme where there's a girl on a couch for Daiji?
What?
Oh, don't worry.
I was thinking more of somebody call an ambulance, but not for me.
And this one will... Not yet. Not yet. Okay.
I don't like that not yet part.
I gotta find the Anku that I was actually on. Where did it go? Which Anku is it? I was on
The
this
second,
one.
yeah,
There we
second
go.
last one.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the right one because that matters.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so
it's-
then
The next one's Wanderer's one grab, and then Daiji,
this
and then it goes.
guy,
Hero.
yeah, the one Wanderer grabbed, it's gonna spend 1 action to do something, and then it is going to. How does that work? Oh, no, can't do that. That takes too long. Okay. No, no. How many times can it use it? No, that's gone. What?
Shut
Doesn't
up.
matter. Okay, the rest of this doesn't matter. Fine. Seeing as how they're having such a hard time hitting Gavrov, it is going to switch to Giku because of all of these branches and vines. So it is going to do a wing strike. Which is a 39, which will hit. $20 plus the persistent bleed. So I'll drag the bleed over. So that's 20 damage, Giku, and then it claw. Claw, claw, claw.
Just hit the damage button in the chat and you'll take the 20.
That'll miss. And then that takes us to Haji.
Interesting.
How do you feel
Wow.
about where you are right now?
Well, I can teleport again. I think I have 3 teleports left, so I'm feeling okay. It's more that I don't want to leave Maracana with like 4 of them.
No, I think it'll be fine. Just jump into the shadows. Get over here.
How big is that cave? Can they like fly over those anchor, or they're like completely blocking it or some shit?
You'd have to acrobatics through it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
they are completely blocking the cave. Only one of them can fit.
I will try to acrobatics it. I think.
Sure.
Just, I guess I'll move here and then, like, roll
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Yeah. Oops. Yep. Wouldn't get ageless patience in combat.
Oh, what is the...
God damn it! Why the fuck do I keep rolling a 4?
What was your
Seriously?
lucky number?
Apparently, I can't roll any higher than it.
I'm assuming these things are 16, so I'm assuming the class DC is going to be like 36 or something. Or 37.
The 35.
Oh, they're the same
Of
level.
course.
They're 15.
Yeah. So, sorry, yeah, you kind of get blocked by it.
Oh, cool. Well,
You're
I'm just going to have
unable
to
to get
teleport.
through it.
Well, thankfully, this doesn't require a roll. I can find it.
Fiendish thing again.
Nope. Well, I can only use that once a day. I can, however, use that. Laters.
I like how you disappear in a puff of smoke.
Oh, sorry, hang on. How high is this? Like, this from where they are?
Remember, they do have wings.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's say 10 feet above the ground below. So the path, it's plus 10 from the path. How's that?
Actually, sorry, yeah, I'll... Where was I initially? I can't remember. I was like over there somewhere.
You were
I think you can teleport.
here.
You can choose where your dimension door goes. Right?
No, no. I just wanted to go where I initially was.
Okay. I think that's 3 actions.
Yep.
Okay, so now we come to an Anku. This one. Yay! How far away are you? I'm just curious. Okay, cool.
70.
Well, Maracana. How does it feel?
Not good.
So this one has to move, I think, just a little bit. Do a strike. And a strike.
Luckily, you're immune to flat-footed.
Thank
so
God.
41, so that's 2 hits. Plus,
Jesus.
oh, you already have persistent bleed. So
I'm gonna
24
point
and
out-
32.
Remember, I'm just gonna hear screaming from Americana come through the tunnel. I'm like, don't forget the friggin' healing flask, you idiot!
Giku, you're up. So your back just got scratched real bad, Murakana. Not in a good way.
I'm more concerned because there's 3 more or 2 more of those before I even get to go again.
I want to use that.
Okay, so make an unarmed strike.
It missed.
Yep.
Fuck. I just go back to doing this. Oh,
That also
God.
missed.
Oh man.
You better roll a 20. We need this thing dead.
That is a hit.
Thank God.
See here. How much life do you have? Oh. And that final punch puts it down, and this disappears.
We know
Okay.
what to do.
I'll finish off the rest of mine by sliding over here.
Okay. And then we go to Hyper. Wait. Oh, Giku has bleed damage.
I forgot.
That's okay. That's 4
take-
bleed damage.
Who take fall? I'm going to sense the urgency of the screams coming down the tunnel and run down sprinting.
Did you already kill y'alls?
Yeah. Which one's the real one?
The one in your face.
Ah, good.
Oh,
Crit.
Yes.
Hyper is bringing it today. Okay.
God dang.
I'm going to apply the take additional damage on my next swings. I'm also going to enfeeble it 1. And since it's a melee attack, it obviously takes the persistent fire D2 and is flat-footed until my next turn. Yes. And the final countdown. Just as I'm like pulling my blade out, I'm like, Americana, hit it! Stab it! I'm
Stab,
serious.
stab, stab.
You get a swing.
Oh. Oh, fuck yeah.
Finish him.
Roll the critical button, not the... Okay.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Let's see here. So I apply the damage. Oof. It also has to succeed at a DC Fortitude save or be deafened for 1 minute. Okay. Well, it does that, so it's okay. And you have...
You
are
have
there any-
cleave.
There are no
You get-
creatures adjacent to it,
Oh,
sadly.
But I can hit all 3 of these guys.
Well, if you crit one of them, yes, you could hit one of them. Or you
well,
could,
if he hit the one, couldn't he hit like all of them? But anyway,
no, it's the crit specialization is one creature adjacent to the initial target and within reach. So there's conditions, but you can cleave. You can hit one on a crit and then cleave through the next one. It's actually called sweep. But yeah.
well, anyway,
right.
I've got technically 1 action left, but I've got a question. Because he's hit it. Can I actually trigger that to capitalize additional attack for free?
No, because so the reason for that is his attack isn't actually an attack. It's like, oh well, wait.
Oh,
So what is your thing?
mine triggers when when an ally hits a target. I can trigger a swing.
But so the thing that gives him an attack, does that trigger a reaction on his? The
Yes.
thing that gave him the attack was to make a reaction, right?
Yes, he used his reaction.
So that counts as a reaction, not an.
Oh, not a melee attack. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Just want to make
Because
sure.
otherwise you could have these endless things. But yeah.
I assume there's a lot of stuff like in this Pathfinder games that let you do some wacky stuff like this. That's why like a lot of this stuff is probably banned from 5e, right? Anyway,
They're just completely different games. Like they're just the way combat works in Pathfinder because of the 3-action system and the way actions are given to characters is just totally different. It's best I think they both use d20s and 6 stats, and that's it.
okay, fair enough. So that 1 action to move, 1 action to swing, and I'm going to do 1 action to step away.
Okay. Now I get to go. Which one is this? That one. Okay. This one is going to go all out on you, Murakana.
Crap.
So, first attack, because it has
Fuck.
reach. So, 36. I'm assuming fuck means it hit.
By 1 point.
Actually, technically 2, because matching is hit.
Ugh.
Drink your piss flask.
Oh, I missed the last one.
Thank God.
So sad for me. Okay, now, so yeah, it just basically wing buffeted you there 3 times in a row. It is.
He's getting flapped off.
My turn.
Someone save him.
Which one are you? You're attacking. Which one?
You know which one
The
I'm
one,
hitting.
the one that's got near death.
The one that causes bullshit. And that's a crit, isn't it?
48. I think it is a crit.
Nope, that is not. Oh, 48? Yeah, because it's flat-footed. Yes, that is a crit.
Goodbye.
Jesus. Oh, I love Pathfinder crits so much.
Oh, just splat.
And the other 3 disappear.
Oh,
Lucky
thank God.
bastard.
I didn't know it would disappear. I was going to just gamble it all on that.
Yeah,
This feels kind of like a setup.
the shadow things don't stick. As it dies, Hypa, I think you for sure, and anybody else who looks, both of these Ankus, as they die, have little silver coins on their corpses, kind of embedded into them.
Not it.
So I'm gonna just rip it out, even if I have to cut it out. That doesn't phase me in the slightest. And I'm gonna
Okay.
gather both of them.
So you have 2 little platinum coins.
The first one I'm going to bite and try and bend to see if it's real, and the second I'm going to take the Daiji and see if he can have a look at it with me.
You lose a couple teeth when you bite it. It is very solid. You regrow teeth at a ridiculous rate, right?
Yeah, I do. I have
Yeah,
108 of them.
You lose a couple of teeth as you try to bite into it. It's made out of platinum, actually. Oh, let me turn combat off.
Hey, Daiji, look at this. This thing's going to make us rich. It's solid platinum.
Huh. Curious. I'm going to cast Read Aura on it.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to lick it and assess it for arcane energy.
I think Read Aura already does that.
I still like licking thing.
It has an aura of conjuration magic on it. And I think
Well.
Dodgy, while you were teleporting over, you would have noticed seeing or hearing, I'm assuming, some celebration. Hida is walking over to investigate what the hell happened. Aldenar is staying back, but Hida is going to start investigating the corpse over on this side. I'm just kind of poking around at it and looking at it.
Yeah, fair.
I rolled a 29 on licking it for arcane energy.
You get nothing out of it. Tastes like platinum.
This thing's... I'm gonna sell this thing. It's broken my teeth and it tastes like crap.
So is this a trap or a test?
You're doing healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iku, from like how Hidu and them reacted, I think it might have been an attempt on their life, to be honest.
Yeah. Aldenar is gonna. He shares some low words with Hida as he walks by, and he comes over to the group of you, and kind of to your point, Iku. He says, "Thank you. I have no idea what these were. I'm sure Casso is going to look into this, and we're going to have to report this to the authorities. I had guards further down the hill. I'm afraid that they may no longer be there. So I thank you for your help. I need to go check on my men." And he nods at all of you. Do any of you try to stop him as he starts to try to make his way back out of here?
Should we accompany him?
I'm gonna grab him by the I guess cloak. I'm assuming he has a cloak.
He has nice clothes, yeah, like nice fancy clothes.
Well, I'm leaving these coins that we found in these corpses with Daiji to have a look at what they're for. Do you don't mind if I accompany you down the hill to see your troops? Because like, if there's more of these, I'd rather be there. And I'm just gonna ask if I can just like climb up on his shoulder.
He looks a little unsettled by it. He's like, okay. He doesn't really know what to do with this, but he's a little shell shocked. So I guess he's like, okay.
All right.
So if you want to,
off we go. Just take my character with him.
Yeah, don't mind the cat. He's weird.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, did you move yourself, Kiku? Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading
We're
down?
going somewhere.
Okay. So I'll say when you guys get about here, I'm just going to move the three of you. I don't know. Is anybody else going with them? Or are you guys staying up here?
What did the other guy?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
Wait, so the other guy, what? He is still...
Yeah, he's checking the corpse.
Still investigating the corpse. He's kind of like just trying to figure it out.
We don't know if those assassins were either for us or for him, so I'm gonna like stay here and like make sure he doesn't get killed.
I'm going with Mards because I think he could take care of himself. And I've given you the coins, the platinum coins, by the way, that I got from the corpses.
I'll refocus while Hida does that, his thing.
Okay. When you guys, the rest of you, Mercana, you staying put?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Dodgy.
Okay. As you guys get to the curve here, you hear a whole bevy of footsteps coming up, and a group of guards, both a bunch of General Hida's men and a couple of Aldenar's guards, all run up and say, "We heard noises. What's going on?" And just kind of looking around, very warily, hands on the hilts of their weapons. And Aldenar kind of raises his hands placatingly and says, Hypa, would you mind hopping off my shoulders? This might look bad. We're fine. Something, I think, came to attack us, or maybe this team. I don't know what, but the chorus here, they defeated the monsters. General Hida's up there in the cave looking at the corpses. He looks to his men, get some samples. I want to take these back. I want get some of the parts. Let's take them back. And let's analyze these. I have not seen these before. And he looks to all of you and says, it seems like whatever these are, they didn't come up the hill. So thank you. And a couple of his men hustle up the hill to ostensibly get some parts off of these creatures, and he's kind of waiting while the rest of his men are there, and a couple of General Hida's men come up as well towards the cave to also make sure that their general is in fact okay. But it doesn't appear that any guards were injured, so these creatures didn't come up the pathway.
They seem
So
unnatural.
I naturally despise walking, so I climb. Obviously, if any asked me, I jumped off, and then I climbed up Gavrov's leg, put my feet into his belt, and then hold onto his backpack.
Like a
God, I
toddler.
love goblins. They're growing on me.
So Murakana, you see a bunch of these guards coming. Basically like a quartet of mixed guards from Hida coming up.
Would I know who they are?
I mean, they're
You could identify
recognizable.
them, sure. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
We've been in like all of their quarters. We've seen their guards
Yeah.
multiple times.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, did you ever hear about the barbarian in the bridge?
And I mean, you would have, if you looked back, you would have seen Aldenar talking to them. Like,
Okay, never mind.
like you probably can't.
I was
Make
gonna
out
say,
what he's
if-
saying,
if-
but
If they want to get past me in the bridge, they're going to have to climb underneath it and spear me in the balls from below.
You can assume that all of the sponsors have had. I haven't been describing it, but yeah, they're all rich. These are some
Okay,
of the
so we know what
wealthiest
their guards look like.
Yeah, like this
I'm
is.
assuming they have uniforms.
Yeah, like General Hida's men are in the uniforms you saw in his encampment a few days ago. Aldenar's guys
Okay.
are like in
I don't bushwhack them on the
Yeah.
bridge.
We assume every time they've gone to a venue, they've got at least their closest bodyguards with them in every venue, and we've seen them as a minimum.
Yeah, I guess I haven't been describing that. That's a good point for world building. I should think about that more.
No, but like it's like something we can naturally assume. They're rich. They're holding a fighting competition with dangerous people. Naturally, they would have guards at nearly all times, I'd imagine.
These guys probably just have guards with them all the time. Period. You don't get that rich without being safe. Okay, so those guards, they pass you, Murakana, and they all kind of nod at you. I guess Dodgy.
Dodgy just kind of looks at them with her, like, probably red glowing eyes in the dark of the cave. That just smiles at them and keeps meditating.
I mean, I'd say in this
she-
world, that's not as surprising as you might think.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah.
tieflings aren't rare, so...
No. And General Hida's sees his men come up, so I think Murakana and Dodgy will hear this. Hida says, send someone back to the compound. Make sure everything's secure, and make sure that there's cold iron distributed amongst the men. This is troubling. And he nods to you, Dodgy, in appreciation of basically you guys saving their asses. And then he kind of gives a desultory kind of grinds the skull of this thing. Now the fires inside it have gone out, and he just kind of puts its boot on its jaw and cracks it in half, and then walks away. I'm assuming you're still meditating, but he's like nods and acknowledges you.
Yeah.
And his guards follow him. One of them running ahead, Murakana. He nods and says, "I can't tell if that was foolhardy or incredibly brave, but thank you." And continues walking on. And he's gonna head out. And when he gets down, he and Aldenar will see each other, and they'll both just kind of look at each other in a way that, like, you can tell that there's a lot of bad blood between the two of them, but they are both glad that the other one is actually okay. And they'll both
Aw.
give their thanks to the group of you up here and head out with their guards unless you guys have further stuff you want to ask them.
Do we get a banquet food for reward?
Oh my God.
Aldenar says, I will certainly see to it that some caterers come by and make sure that if the food at your lodgings aren't to spec, we get you at least one good meal. That seems like more than fair compensation for saving our necks.
Yee.
So your dinner tonight will be fabulous.
Oh my God.
Nice.
All that matters.
I'm sorry, now I just see Geeky as like some anime characters just all pumped up about food. Just food, food, food.
Despite being fucking tiny.
I know. Yeah, she eats
And,
us all under the table.
Warhorse
Where
just
does it
trots
go?
up Gavrov. After all of that.
How you going, boy?
Aw.
Warhorse seems fine. Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to do here?
I just want to say strictly from the record, I'm still holding on to Gavrov's belt and back, and now he's mounted Warhorse, so I've mounted Gavrov. I just want to say
This is
that
recursive
for the record.
mounting.
Is
Yes.
Dashi doing her floaty thing?
She would be by now, I think. Oh no,
All
one more
right.
cursing.
Oh, okay. I was about
She
to say, I'll
teleports
grab
now.
her.
She does.
Fantastic. I'm gonna grab her by the toe and just walk across the bridge.
I
Just
need to
one
buy
toe.
I need to buy like a saddle for Americana.
Isn't that what his helmet is?
It is, but it's like just like when he moves around, I get flung off sometimes. So just for like additional safety, I like strap myself in.
Just need some stirrups.
I just walk up holding Dashi by one toe. Sup, y'all?
Mobile refocusing.
Pretty
I mean-
much. It works out, and I figure grabbing by the toe doesn't get me stabbed later.
Just like how we're getting to the point canonically where only 3/5 of the party is normally in contact with the ground.
But doesn't Dachi have hooves?
She does, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but-
grab her by
I'm,
the
I'm,
hoof.
I'm grabbing her by the hoof.
Yeah. She has fancy, like, I don't know, fucking horseshoes or something.
Do tieflings
actually-
get shoed?
Yeah,
Is
just
that
actually
I
noticing.
would assume so, because like
Just-
they have hooves. Like,
Has anyone actually scalped your hooves in a while? Because they look really like cracked.
I would like to think her personal grooming would be pretty good, given she was a diplomat.
Do you have a recommended farrier that you?
So like every time they go to a new city, she like checks out the stables and like asks around and all that sort of shit.
Just to find the. Now I'm imagining that there's actually a tiefling subculture for like tiefling farriers that.
Yeah, and like their hordes, like those things would
Yeah.
grow too, wouldn't they? So like you need that sort of shit checked too.
So I googled tiefling hooves, and I'm a little
Oh.
disappointed.
Oh, boy.
With
it
save
didn't-
search off, nothing came up.
You only have
but-
yourself to blame there.
But did you put
I
it
like
in?
how you're like with safe search off.
Did you put it in Bing though?
Ooh, I'm gonna do Bing. Yeah, let's do that.
Because
No,
we
Bing
know
would
what
be
Bing
what?
is good for.
I've never actually used Bing. What is Bing good for?
nothing?
Finding porn.
Oh, is it?
Really?
I thought it was just a shit version of Google.
No, the one thing it's really good at is giving you inappropriate search results. I don't know if they've fixed it. I mean, yeah, this
No.
is, man, this is. I'm actually. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to show you one of the first links that came up for me. It's important not so much because of what it is, but because it's from the Fur Affinity website.
Oh man.
There
Well,
you
I
go.
did find
This is
somebody
somebody's
in.
persona.
Nice.
That's someone's
dear God.
persona. I'm actually kind of
Well,
impressed
Most
with.
Wanderer approves.
I'm slightly impressed. I've now. Oh, there we go. That was on the first search results. Here we go. We're getting there.
I accidentally nearly opened my my Discord onto my stream.
Hey, that's not bad.
But I'm moderately surprised because I have complained many times in the past about how hard it is to find basically not halfway to porn tiefling art. And apparently typing in the hooves is a good way to do it.
I wonder why.
Oh, I don't wonder why. I just find it annoying because I have a different campaign where there's like a bunch of old tiefling characters potentially that I need, and I was like, I don't want sexy tiefling lady.
So like you type in old tiefling and then you just get big boob tieflings.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I mean,
I'm a little
Like milk?
surprised because you would think this would like hit the intersection between furry and like foot porn.
I mean, who knows? Okay. So
mine just has the wacky thing of wearing armor.
This is probably why now my frigging YouTube puts like cow hoofing in. When I like, it just randomly pops up from time to time that like someone like literally strapping a cow's foot into a machine and cutting and shaving it.
Oh yeah, that's the hoof GP. He's become super popular.
Yeah, but why the fuck does it appear in my YouTube?
Well, because it reflects what you
know me,
frequently look up.
and YouTube knows you know me. YouTube knows that
I mean, you like the pimple popper videos. It's almost the same thing.
No, it isn't.
It pretty much is, yeah.
There's the voice of someone that's watched it.
I can't check my YouTube without
Guilty.
screwing up the stream. So, never mind. Because I do the stream in Chrome, but I record in Chrome, but I play in Firefox. But if I open a Chrome tab, it's going to screw up the whole stream, the recording, so I'm not going to do it.
Not good.
Technology too complicated.
I need a different browser. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I pulled up the influence chart just to show you guys where you're at. I don't think this is going to have. I don't think this can change. Let me check.
Oh, we've maxed Hita out. Wait, no.
Yeah, you've
Holy
maxed
shit.
Hita. You've maxed Chu Mei Shai. You are also in the second tier with Unmar, Jia, and Tao. So
I'll just be right back.
Yeah. No, I'm just double checking some things because I think we are getting towards wrapped up with the pre-game events. Yeah. Okay. So that's the morning of that day. So this is the 6th day. So tomorrow will be the 7th day. I think. Is there anything else you guys want to do today?
Not particularly.
Okay. So then, because we're getting close to time before we start a new thing. So next session will be tomorrow or in game time. They are going to most likely have everybody meet about midday at the Grand Arena outside the place where you all are staying for the final event and patron bid. Yeah. And then we move
We
into
collect
the
our
tournament
items and
proper.
shit.
Yeah, you can collect your items after that. I'll assume whatever we figure out you want, Tao has managed to find for you. I think I have notes for a couple people. Let me pull up my notes. So I have. So for Malika Tao's items, I have armor potency 2 for Hypa, right?
Yes.
And then I have a reforging shield for Gavrov. I have
Marvelous.
a Demi-Lich Eye Gem for Daji.
Mhm.
I think what I don't have is anything for Murakana or Gifu. So the rules there are basically any magic item in the game basically you want of your level or lower you can get for half price. So that's an incredibly broad selection of items. So if you have any general ideas of what you might like and you want to let me know, I can look at it and come up with a couple of options. Or you can, go to Archives of Nethys and so I'll find a link for that and put it in chat. Yeah. So I think that's kind of what's on. Kind of the wrap up of the pre-tournament is the plan for next session. I'm gonna go to the map and make it active. So you guys, I'm just gonna move Murakano's token to about where you were. So I have the main map up, and you guys would have been kind of down by where Murakano was. The cliff was overlooking all of that stuff, that bay. And so, are you guys just heading back towards the compound for the afternoon to go lick your wounds?
I think Daji more or less healed everyone.
Oh, okay.
Should be like using her focus point spells and shit like that to do that, but yeah.
Okay. So should I assume you guys are just going back?
Unless anyone has
While we're obviously he was focusing and things, like I don't know what else got involved while we're heading.
Okay.
I would have spent 10 minutes just doing this.
Yep. So I'm gonna move you guys back to the main bridge, assuming you guys do whatever healing you want to do. And as you are crossing the main bridge, this is the bridge you fought those stupid drakes on. You didn't fight them. Talked them down. One more thing is gonna happen. As you're walking across the bridge to get back through the city center, there's a sudden chill in the air, and the sun kind of it doesn't disappear but fades down from the sky, and above all the boats in the harbor, everything that you can see from the bridge, the whole tableau you see in that harbor, it all kind of fades into a weird deep shade of purple. And then in the water and above the water, you see basically just circular rifts tear into the city, or into the harbor, and four enormous creatures, kind of two of them emerging from the sky and two of them emerging from the water, come out. And they look like, I'm just going to show you guys this.
maybe they're friendly.
They are not. So I have a map here. Oh, nobody can see anything.
And I guarantee they're not the Japanese variety.
I am going to go here.
Sounds
This
like
is not
Americano's had first-hand experience.
Well, this is not Monster Musume. I can promise you that.
Oh, that's the
They're
best.
like
The best.
kaiju?
That's the best anime ever. Number one in my book.
Oh my god! Oh. Oh,
I
it was
apologize
on net.
in advance if this doesn't work out right, because I just realized I didn't check the settings on this map at all.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab a bag of chips. Be right back.
Of course. Who am I missing? I've got Gabro, I've got Dodgy, I've got Hypa. Oh, I need Muracana. There we go. Activate scene. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this whole scene. Is that a true statement?
Kaiju.
You guys can see the whole map?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You see flying in through the air from the harbor and starting to wreak havoc on the boats and the buildings at the edge of the harbor. There are 3 giant purple whalefish things and one enormous, like, you remember Fisu, the underworld dragon? He was kind of
Oh, yep.
a large guy. Imagine his grandpa and angry, all flying into the city. And I think that is a good point to pause for the night. And we'll pick up
I have a
there
question,
next time. Yep.
Grim. Have you not hugged you enough lately?
What?
Well, I mean, do you want me to just get like level 1 guards and throw them against you?
No, you have a fair point. I'm just saying.
That's all right.
And-
Like
Oh, did
generally,
you start playing Shadow of the Colossus again?
we generally assume that like by him trying to kill you, it's just his ways of hugging you, Armory.
I
Well,
love
it's
it.
also because you always just go run off by yourself somewhere. And so then, like, the only choice I have is to just, pile every possible claw, tooth, maw, or other
I was,
implement of pain on you.
There was also another reason why I teleported near you.
I was more thinking like you're hammering his brain back into his skull,
Yeah.
just via different means.
Remember, Maracana, killing is a form of communication.
Killing is business, and business is good.
So I think we'll pause there. You guys can react to this however you want next session. Yeah.
I just need to say something. Does this
Yeah.
map and design look very much like Divinity?
Well, it's by some dude on Patreon. I just needed a massive coastal map, so I have no idea what the provenance of it is.
It looks very much like the Divinity map where the worm comes up in the bay.
The funny thing is the well in the middle looks like an Indian step well. Like right just to the east of you guys where Wanderer's Token.
Oh,
That looks like an Indian step well, which is actually a really cool design piece to throw in there. You don't see many of those on battle maps, huh?
well, they tend to be Western, so.
Yeah. But the architectural style is decidedly Western.
Yeah. Well,
it's a weird mix,
yeah.
actually.
It's like a hybrid.
Just because of the layout of the buildings and where they are, this reminds me of Divinity.
The roofs tells me that it's Western.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Divinity 2, one of the levels in Divinity 2.
Jesus Christ. You telling me the Indians would just dig a giant ass hole?
Well, they found water,
Oh,
and then you would put nice steps to get down to it.
But I mean, they just built a gigantic ass hole instead of just boring into the ground like we did.
Just go look up step wells. They're really cool. I don't know why they built.
Oh
them
no,
that way.
I'm looking at them on Google. Holy shit!
I imagine at the time that this
colossal.
happened, the number of people that would need to access something like a step well would preclude a
bucket is not going to cut it. It's just
like,
no.
You have to remember at the time when in India they were building step wells, there were probably more people in single cities in India than like half of Europe. Like
that is fair.
Like we have such a myopic view of history. Yeah.
The one I'm looking at is like 35 stories deep.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Like this is insane.
Also, a step well is a really architecturally sound way to build a well. Anyway.
Well, it's not like it's going to collapse very easily, so.
No, this map is really cool, actually. I don't know where I got it, but I really like this map. There's so much going on. Anyway. And look, there's like buildings that are all off angle. Like, damn, I gotta look this guy up. I like this.
Yeah, it's a really good map.
The roofs.
Nice slum area on the right.
The issue
Yeah.
is traversing this map is going to be insane.
Nah, well, see, all you have to do is just dimension door and you'll be there.
There's no walls on it because, yeah, whatever.
You could You
I've still
could
got
be,
a couple.
you could be stuff putting walls in for this.
No.
Well, I mean, I can fly, so
Yeah, I think a good chunk of us can fly.
except for the goblin.
I can turn into a devil and he can climb on my back or something. I don't know.
Bring me my horse.
There you go.
Wow.
Warhorse. Okay, so I'm going to pause it there and we can pick this up next session. And I promise this is truly the last random event before.
I like how in the last 2 to 3 sessions, Wanderer's gone addicted to riding a horse now.
Well,
Well, we remembered it was
You
there.
you know why this happened? Because she got a friggin' highest tier mount in BDO now. All she's going to be dreaming of horses.
Well, thanks everyone.
Give not.
I'm going to shut the recording down at least.